Hey guys, today we're back in another review, and today I was just wanting to talk about some stuff that I have recently been sent from some viewers. This is from two different people, and this is showing that Colt pretty much knew exactly that the Python was messing up and had problems before they actually released it. That being said, as you can see right now in the video, this is a slow motion video of a guy that was actually shooting for Colt in one of their, I guess you would call it a media day. And you can see plainly that the cylinder does not turn and the man quits shooting the gun, and it cuts out from there. And actually, I've watched this video until how many times, and I mean, I've watched it probably 10 or 11 times, and I'd never caught this. But I get a message from a viewer today, and they actually sent it to me in an email, and they're like, hey, check this out and see what you think about it. I think that I found something that either Colt didn't see or Colt didn't pick up on, or possibly that they did pick up on, but they put it in the video anyway, and that they knew about it already, which I think they probably did know about it. But anyway, you can see he's firing, I think it was 5 or 6 rounds, and then he pulls the trigger again, and the cylinder doesn't spin. And I've actually broke it down to as slow as I can possibly get it frame for frame, and the cylinder indeed does not turn. And this video was made probably half a month to a month, even maybe more than that, before the actual Python was ever officially released. And what's concerning about that is that they acted to me yesterday on the phone that they had no prior knowledge of any Python at all messing up besides mine and Hickok's. And this pretty much shows that there was indeed another Python that had messed up before mine and Hickok's. And for somebody saying, you know, this is a possibility that they didn't catch it, or he quit firing it after that, or something to that, you know, amount, or maybe possibly that he, you know, it started working. But indeed, if you do slow it down and watch it close enough, the cylinder does not turn. And, you know, it's just kind of, if Colt knew about this, that this was going to happen, and that they knew that there was some problems with them, then instead of releasing it on December 31st or whatever, New Year's Eve, that night about 11 o'clock, they probably should have waited and give themselves at least another 3 weeks or so to try and figure out what was going on with these Pythons before they sent them out. And before they even released the gun, because, you know, if I'm not mistaken, they released the Colt Cobra right at SHOT Show, if not a day or two before. And I think they done the King Cobra about around the same way. I can't really remember. I think it was released about around SHOT Show also, but not anywhere near as early as they released the Python. So that kind of makes me think that they didn't know about it, or that they didn't catch this, because, you know, anybody with a brain would tell you not to release a product that you know that has obvious flaws in it. I mean, obvious flaws. And, you know, that's just kind of, I don't know, and that makes me think that the guy yesterday could have been lying to me that by saying that the only 2 ones that they know about is was mine and Hickok's that actually malfunctioned. Now, here comes the kicker, and this is going to be another big surprise for you all. I've actually been sent another video today by a viewer that actually lives somewhat close to me. But anyway, he sent me this video, and his Python is pretty much doing the exact opposite of what mine and Hickok 45s was doing. Instead of the hammer coming back every single time and the cylinder not turning, his is the exact opposite. The hammer will not come back at all, and the cylinder will sit there and spin as he's pulling the trigger, as you can see. And, you know, that's just... And he already told me also that he had put in an actual receipt with code or whatever last Thursday before I even called to say mine was messing up. And that being said, that's pretty much confirmed that either he lied to me, or that he was not informed of what was going on with that, or something to them lengths. And I mean, I'm not taking up for Colt. I'm just trying to put in every single possibility that I can think of at this point. And it's either A or B. It's either he lied to me and he knew about this, but he didn't want to tell me that, knowing that I was part of the media, I guess you could say, or he was not informed of it and he just probably didn't know about it himself, which I think that it's probably the first one that he actually knew about it, and he just lied to me so I wouldn't put online how many pythons was wrong or what was going wrong and all that. So, just let me know what you all think about this. Do you think that Colt knew about not only the first python messing up with a video of the guy shooting it, and you can see it right here again, or do you think that possibly somehow or another they didn't catch this and it just took a really quick eye to look and finally catch it? I mean, and I think it's funny that they show him not eject the brass or do whatever else, and that it pretty much cuts off as soon as the cylinder turns, or the cylinder doesn't turn and the hammer falls, which if they knew about that, more than likely they would probably cut that out. And that's common sense will tell you that if you obviously know that something was wrong with the gun, you're not going to have a video of it showing, especially from Colt or whatever else. But I just can't see why somebody hadn't already caught on to that yet, as many thousands and thousands of people had viewed that, which I'm glad that the guy that sent it to me did. But, it's just interesting that somebody hasn't caught on it, or the person that actually was filming didn't catch on it, or the person that actually even shot the gun should have said something, unless he was paid off by Colt or whoever else. But, it's to the point to that I feel now like it's a big conspiracy theory that something's going on with these pythons and they knew about them. And that's what's kind of got me in the situation that I am right now, to where not only am I starting to distrust Colt more and more every day and more every single time I get more news, but it's just kind of questioning their actual representation to their community and everything else. I haven't had contact with Colt since I talked to him yesterday, and I also have my python sent out, and haven't checked to see when it will be there or whatever else. And I I wouldn't say give up, but I just pretty much lost all hope and whatever else, and or that that's going to be coming back within a week or 2 weeks. So I'm just kind of putting it in the back of my mind and just focusing on other things currently. But it's starting to wear on me that something is actually probably not right in this picture, and Colt's just trying to hide every bit of it, or it's something's going on. And it's pretty much that. I just want to see what you all think about it. Do you believe that Colt did know about it, or do you think that they didn't? I myself, for one, do think after much thought and much everything else put into it, my hypothesis is that Colt did know about the gun being messed up or whatever, and possibly not every one of them has messed up, but there is more than what they're making it out to be. So now, currently on the record, there are 4 pythons that are malfunctioning, and we're talking about serious malfunctions. You've got mine with the light primer strikes and the cylinder locking up. You've got Hickok 45s with the cylinder locking up, and that burr that he was talking about in the beginning where the double action was very rough or whatever else. You have viewers that whenever he pulls the trigger, the cylinder will spin, and the cylinder only spins and the hammer will not cock back. And you have the one that Colt actually showed off themselves at the media day, and nobody had actually caught till now. So that's probably 4 out of until how many thousands pythons are out currently. So there's a problem out, and I'm starting to think that it's not a human error, as I stated in the last video, that Colt thought it was a human error, but it's starting to become more of a actual maybe a faulty part or something like that, to the extent of that. So guys, I appreciate y'all viewing. I'm just trying to keep everybody as up to date as I am on everything. As soon as I get any information out, you all always know that you all are the first ones to know about it. So if you like this video, it always helps me out get to more people. Make sure if you to subscribe and hit the notification bell, so every time I upload, you will get a notification. So guys, thank you for viewing, like, and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see you all in the next video. Okay, so I just finished that video right there, and as soon as I clicked off and went to Facebook just to scroll around a little bit before I started editing, I have already found another post of some malfunctioning issues. A guy posted this picture, and his description reads pretty much something like, I fired 100 rounds through my Python today, and I indeed had 2 light primer strikes. He goes to say also that he thinks that it might be something with the gun actually just getting wore in or whatever else, or broke in. And he says that they was blazer ammunition, I believe. Like I said, I'll have everything up right now. But just showing you, there's seems to be more problems on the horizon coming, and every single day I'm getting more and more pictures of people with their crowns messed up, which is pretty much old news, but we don't need to forget that you know, that happened, and people are still dealing with that every single day, having to, you know, get guns in that looks like that. So we'll just stay tuned, and I guess we'll see what else surfaces before too long. So thank y'all.